Whew, alrighty, back to this. So, to those who don't know, we made it to university. That's pretty much all that's really happened since, to be honest. Obviously, we started the game, but this is kind of a big dungeon-like area. Like you have to do a lot before you get to the boss, rather than just go straight to the boss. Whole lot you gotta do here. So yeah, Calculetta and Fawful have seemingly broken into the university. Obviously, I think this used to be a school, but in terms of this game's lore, it's turned into like a laboratory-like place after it shut down. So it's now like a just a, like a abandoned laboratory. This was also, I guess, the abandoned part. But yeah, so all the scientists out here are now just been turned into monsters, so that's nice, I guess. Really, everything I got I wanted from that. That was one of the many monsters we'll be fighting here. This is an odd spot to put the block, but whatever. That other exclamation point block we don't really hit because it'll just do something that won't really solve anything. So it's better to just leave it alone until it's used. And just to give you an idea how big this place is, yeah, it's pretty crazy. But now that we have the bonus ring, I want to get into battles. These are, I think they're just called, what, laser sniffets? Yeah. Where instead of just shooting a, I don't know what they usually shoot at you, and it's just a kind of laser ring. The way to tell of how to, they can do two attacks. Both of them are pretty much the exact same attack, but kind of a different variation of it. Neither of them really done it yet. But basically, just depending on the distance they're standing depends on how they're going to attack. If they're standing at like that sort of far away distance, then then you have to jump to avoid the ring. But if they're right in your face and they do it, then you don't have to jump at all because the ring instead will just pass right through you. You don't need to jump. Is there a block on top of these? Actually, don't know. Seems like there would be. Wow. Ooh, now these, yeah, see here? Cool. These guys are Yo Bros. This is the one with the pretty obvious tell for an attack. As you can see, he's like flashed his green yo-yo, so he was going for Luigi. That's it. Oh jeez. So yeah, as you can see, despite Luigi still being fairly behind in damage, he's only really behind by like one unit of damage. So it's really not a problem to worry so much on power with Luigi. The save is meant to be like just for that spot right there, but you can really just save here. Sort of is like a little beginning of the dungeon save spot. And you also have the viruses from Dr. Mario in this too. This one, you can defeat both of them by just doing this. And it kind of makes sense that they would give you refreshing herbs as a chance to drop from the battle, considering the whole point of Dr. Mario is to get rid of the viruses and heal whatever you're dealing with. Look at that, Mario actually has enough speed to go first. I'm actually going to jump on the laser sniff it. Awesome. Dang, no double XP. He'd also just power himself up. Oh, okay, Luigi. Usually anytime you get into a fight with a virus, you already sort of know that it's just going to be two of them in a beaker enemy. Luigi does have sort of like a delay with his hammer pickups. I believe that's technically just showing that he is sort of the weaker bro. He actually has a bit of trouble picking up the hammer, so you have to take into account. Luigi does take a bit more to do stuff. And here's just a little optional thing. Just block research, all the types of blocks in the game. I don't know why this is really here. Here's also this room. It's pretty neat. And here's even Paper Mario. As well as two new blocks that we will be seeing later. This block, you hit it, Mario and Luigi stand at a distance from each other, and the block goes back and forth. And every time you hit, it comes back, you hit it, and it would produce a coin, and you can repeat that, I believe, up to 20 times before the block is considered empty. Though you technically could go as far as you want, but if you miss past 20 point, the block will be emptied. And this block is another sort of double bros block where, similar to the one where you have to go back and forth hitting Mario and Luigi, this one instead will just show an M or an L after hitting it, as you can see here. And that's really it. So there's loads of different ways they make it so you can get money in this game. Why? I don't know. It's a strange thing to have a lot of. If I actually done slightly more damage, I actually would have just probably straight up destroyed the blue one, which would have made it so kind of a tougher battle. School slacks from Luigi. Where these two always attack after Mario. Ooh, okay. That seems kind of interesting, actually. Does decrease my health, but I'll do it anyway. So yeah, Luigi's only a little behind, a little ahead in health. Now, sadly, that doesn't do anything in terms of like extra damage. But you just know that you can do that technically. And look at that. Yep, Luigi goes next. Definitely useful if you know Mario has the speed, but Luigi doesn't. So I guess it's kind of good. Oh wow. Okay, I jumped too early and I ended up landing on the yo-yo. But yeah, always landing on something doesn't necessarily mean it's just going to counterattack. A lot of times, like you just saw, it'll just instead have you take damage. Oh wait, I just did Mario's health. Did I? I don't even remember what I did last time for Mario. But here I'll do defense. I feel scared it's gonna be like a 1. There you go, another easy game. Oh, look at that. I actually prefer that. Much prefer that from jumping, actually. Ah, so just a little extra room. And here you see actually one of the blocks in action. Yeah, this is sort of where you start getting like a good amount of Hoo beans. Here we also see this block in action. There we go. That took a minute. Okay, just making sure that there wasn't anything like below. Yeah, the yellow ones are quick. And those two are immediately dead. Cool, he wastes his turn to power up, so we'll just take care of him now. And as you can see, the bonus ring is making it so we level up fairly quickly. I'm actually gonna get Mario defense this time, because he really needs it. And Luigi's a growing boy, so he'll take some damage. Oh, look at that, a big 4. I was kind of afraid of getting a 1 that time. But yeah, if those don't know, the bonus ring we got from giving Egad a second coffee. The first thing he gave us after the coffee was a greed wallet, which we have on Mario, which doubles coins from battle. And then we have the bonus ring on Luigi for if you don't get hit in battle. I believe it's both Mario and Luigi, even though you could put it on either of them, but I think it's just it applies to both of them. So you can't really be cheap and just say, oh, Mario can get hit, but yeah, he cannot. Hence why we're leveling up very quickly, because we're getting like twice as much XP as we should right now. Oh, sorry. So what? Up next is the sunroom, and there's a release code to it. This first screen is completely unnecessary, because the first combination is already put out, as you can see. So we instead just have to change it to the other combination. Which, a good way to remember it is just 70. 70 in red. And there you go. Now, I would say this is probably the first now third of the dungeon. Maybe not even less. Maybe the first quarter of the dungeon is now done. Because this only just makes it so now we have to guide this big laser all the way back to the entrance, like with that weird purple observation looking room. We have to bring that beam all the way back. Oh wow, really? I should have just not... Okay. I should have just, not bothered to, get the action command. Jeez. He actually could have ran to Luigi, but he didn't, so that's good. And there that goes. There you go. There we go. Ah, I killed him anyway, okay. Good to know. I have no interest in doing those, like, those blocks, just because I just don't want to. It's kind of time consuming just for like 20-30 coins, when I'm getting 20 coins at this point already, so it's not really useful. Though I need to keep track of my chuckle bees, which I'm at 27, so only 13 more before we'll be maxed out. I know I'll be separated from Mario for a bit in this room, so I am just going to take the time to take care of any chuckle beans now, which I believe I got the one in the room. As you can see now, me and Luigi are separated. But this will start a sort of mini game where blocks will come between me and Luigi at different intervals. So you can't just press on both at the same time, and we have to get 30 hits in 25 seconds. No, really? Yeah, you have to try. You have to try again. Oh, come on. That actually will happen again later in the game, but it's very later into the game, so it's not really worth talking about right now. So usually you meant to just go into here, which I can do right now. But there's a little thing in this room over here. Or I should say this little secret room here. You might think, well, this room is completely empty. Well, hold on. There you go. Once you find the first one, the other ones become apparent where they are. Wait, was that really it? Only 4? Whoops. Also, yeah, anytime a bro is separated, they you can see they kind of have replacements for themselves in the picture. And yeah, anytime you have Luigi in the front and you interact with Mini Mario, he'll immediately revert him back to taller size. There are obviously glitches you can do with this to bool around with in the game, but I don't do them. So, if you're here looking for speedrun strategies, it's not the place to be. And now, after course after hitting that switch, this beam now moves downward, so we'll just follow it to the next place where it hit. I didn't even pay attention where it hit. Yeah, so there's a reason there's a save point for this one. It's the one we already hit earlier, but there's a reason the game is like, you might want to save before this, because it's a doozy of stuff that goes on here. Aside from also it just not being able to get back up after a certain point of this area. So what we really need to what our kind of main goal right now is to hit this power box with this. But obviously we cannot at the moment. As well as we need to hit that switch. That switch is what will actually continue moving the sunbeam again. I'm actually going to go down here first because there are, I believe, enemies. And there's gonna be another part when Mario and Luigi get like swapped. Or moved around at least. I'm actually gonna hit the blue one here because the yellow one would die if I hit it. And there you go, it's another double level up because Mario and Luigi only had like 90 more XP to go. I might do stash for this Mario. Might I also try stash from Luigi? Awesome. Again, speed isn't really a necessity for Luigi right now because he goes after Mario anyway with the what are these called? Schoolboy slacks? I don't remember. Let me just check real quick what these are called. School slacks, okay. So yeah, because of the school slacks, I go after Mario anyway. Oh, okay. So that solves one of the barrels. We need 2 barrels for that part. Okay. Now because he did like the cross arm thing 3 times, that's how I knew he was going to do it on his third hip swing, I guess. Anytime he does the cross-arm things 1 or 2 times, he'll just do it immediately. But it's specifically the third one where he will double down on it. Alright, so now we can sort of do this normally now. Alright, yeah, just making sure I got all the enemies. I believe this will solve the barrel situation. Yes, yes it will. Alright, so now that's kind of the first half of the room we have solved out. But of course we still need to hit the switch, so... I can't make that, huh? Oh, I didn't even mean to hit the switch, whoops. But, if this barrel was right here, and we took it... Oh, actually, I can show it off, I'm sorry. So this is what would happen if we just used the barrel that was here by itself. Don't know why that specifically is what they decided to have happen with that. I don't think it damages you or anything. That's from leveling up, I'm pretty sure. So instead you have to use this barrel. And you can't move barrels once you start getting into them, because you just destroy the barrel. So now you can like get out of a barrel and move it. But hitting that box moved this crane, which who knows, probably was meant to take the other barrel, but instead it takes the one with Luigi in it, so we'll get a save right here. Oh, I believe you can make this jump. Oh. Well, guess Mario's getting some extra XP. Oh my goodness. I didn't even try to jump that time. I believe this is makeable, because I feel like it's the exact same gap as the one after this. Okay. But I can't even make that one. Did I really just jump perfectly first time and just didn't even realize? There we go. And it's okay. Great. Alright, so this is of course what Mario game would be without having an impromptu Donkey Kong section. This isn't even necessarily difficult per se, just gotta take your time with it. And hitting this button will do two things. Well, first it will lower this, and then the crane will drop the Luigi, which will cause something spectacular to happen. As well as just more Luigi abuse. And there we go. Block has been hit, and there goes the sunbeam. I'm not gonna go back and do a bunch of stuff to correct my XP because I don't really like being ahead of having one bro ahead of XP. Just because it feels weird to have them not both level up at the same time. So that's just a me thing. I'll definitely be able to sort of correct it later. What is this? So, now that you have the hammer, you can actually do multiple other things instead of just having Mario spray it out. I will not be able to hit that object over there if I do the high jump on it. Instead, I have to do this. You're able to do that 3 times until Mario runs out of water. I don't think it'll be used to trigger a battle, but it's meant for hitting things from a distance, which you can't do with high jump water. And there we go. The sunbeam is directed all the way back to that weird X's pedestal. And now we finally hit this block, which will turn it around. And finally a good, I guess 2/3 of this dungeon is complete. Meanwhile, Caclet and Fulfer are on the verge of using Peach's voice to awaken the Beanstar. A lot of Who Beans you get here. Not really sure why. Who Beans are meant to be like hidden, so why I just throw a lot of you at you, I don't know. Because we already had 20 with them. Could probably very much assume what's about to happen here. I know this is not the end of the game already, despite what's about to happen. And it looks like we're too late. But suddenly, instead of the Beanstar acting like it wants to grant wishes, instead it looks like it wants to just cause chaos and destruction. Which we will find out later why that happened. And so, since Fawful's out of the equation temporarily, here we go. Now, aside from having a unique theme, this can be a very time-consuming boss fight. Ah. Okay. Well, there goes the double XP. I don't know which one it is. It was the middle one the whole time. Great. Okay. Alright. Um... Uh... I'm trying to like see if there's anything I can notice. Nope, okay. This is what I meant by time-consuming fight. There are lots of times when, oh cool, Mario is poisoned. Guess I'll just take the turn to use their legitimate tail. They do have an actual tail when they attack, but I don't think that's the only tail they have. Okay, it's the one on the right. The one on the correct one will always do attack both bros with the lightning. Awesome, I love button mashing. Awesome. Oh, whoops. I completely misread that attack. Alright, awesome. Oh, whoops. You see, Luigi is heavy at the moment, which just means that if I were to use any attacks on him, it would instead be very slow and hard to time, but we got her anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we would have had gotten 1800 experience from that if we had not taken damage, but oh well. Oh, I should do damage on Mario this time. Okay, that was a bad idea. Like, I believe Mario and Luigi would have both, like, double leveled up had I successfully, not taken damage during a fight. Alright, so now that that's all dealt with, I believe we both fully healed. Yep, cool. Well, now we just gotta go get the fallen bean started. Fell, I guess, to the bottom of the building. Yeah, the basement, I guess. That's a word for it, I guess, yeah. Again, I am kind of on the lookout for beans, of course. That's not the right one. Okay, so I never explained this enemy. This is a Mecha Chain Chomp. Or Mecha Chomp, sorry. Another fairly clear tell. Whichever light appears above its head, it will attack. However, sometimes when you attack it, it will malfunction like that, and instead, the light appearing on its head will be the opposite. Meaning, if green flashes on its head, then that means it will attack Mario. Only when it's malfunctioning, though. I should attack Eager. Because the joke is that he's a beaker named Eager. And there's another level from Mario, because we did get 900 from Calculetta, so... 5, look at that. Let's check all our beans real quick. 31 chuckle beans. Never understood why there's a water fountain there. There's nothing to really use that on. So I don't know. We'll never really be able to see its malfunction state. That's whatever. A school emblem. Lowers BP but raises attack. Or just for Luigi, it raises attack. Alright. Good enough for me. Ooh, we might be able to see a malfunction this time. Alright, cool. So what I'll do is I will attack this one. Once they both become malfunction, then it doesn't matter. I will attack this one just so we end up being able to see. Okay, well, we will instead see a malfunction attack. And so Luigi also makes a screechy noise as he drags across the floor, because I guess his legs don't work. Sadly, if there are already 2 matching color viruses, and they destroy one of them, then sadly they don't immediately die. You have to, at that point, just destroy both of them. There you go, geez. Don't know why it does don't go after that one first. No. Oh, thank God. I just didn't want to take unnecessary damage. I didn't even have time to swing. Oh, awesome. This might be just a Mario level up because Luigi, as I said, a good bit behind. Yep. This one will definitely level him up though. Man, Luigi's behind on speed. Awesome. Glad the blue one attacked first. Oh, and wow, Mario finally has enough speed to go first instead of the Eker. That's always good news. This one should die now because of that. Yep. Alright, now this is something that could just take a bit. So, that at the bottom means we have 4 chances. Okay, there goes one of them. There goes 2 of them. We have to time these water bits. That was okay. Luckily, missing just completely doesn't count. Awesome. Now we just have to do one more. Which this one will move back and forth, kind of. Awesome, we got a first try. So we didn't have to worry about it resetting. Because yeah, if you miss the 4 chances, all of them will reset. Now, funnily enough, Mario's the one ahead in HP. Not sure why we saved though. What, we gotta fight the Beanstar or something? 33 beans. Oh. It's worse actually. How did these two get here though, before me? I don't know, were they just sitting in the basement doing that? Was there just an opening outside somewhere that led to the basement? Okay, so once this battle starts, I'll get up and have to do something real quick. Oh, well, there goes the XP. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. Cool, I was afraid my controller disconnected because I remember I had to fix something with the connection the moment I got up. So I'm really glad my controller disconnected. Okay, so now I'm hitting getting it doesn't matter because I already took damage immediately. Okay, good job, Luigi. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was going after Bowser or Luigi. Or Popple, sorry. $53 damage. I mean, we are like level 20 at this point. Oh, well, alright. So, an interesting thing happens during this fight. If Pop... Oh no, really? I was just adjusting the cord. Oh, come on. You're joking me. Really? Okay, well, I guess I gotta do what I always gotta do then. Let's see, got a save state. Save. Quit. Reopen the emulator. Open the game. And load the save state. There we go. Ah, that's annoying. Very annoying. Okay, cool. But an interesting thing happens during this boss fight if Pablo were left alive. I think after just a few turns, or I don't know if exactly it's based on damage taken or whatever, but eventually, one of them would, I think, Bowser, he would have said something about bro attacks, and he would have instead do another bro attack with Popple. They could do, I think, 2 attacks. One of them would be just Bowser grabbing Popple and then basically pile driving him into the ground after jumping up and creating like a bunch of like 3 shock waves. And then the other one would have been him, I believe, doing a fire attack. And then after avoiding the fire, we would run into Popple, and Popple would run into us, which we would counterattack by hammering. So I guess just suddenly Bowser regained his memory, but at this point we've all been seemingly fallen and the Beanstar just blew up. So that stinks. Alright, we are now on Oho Oasis, which I believe is an island. I mean, well, it's pretty obvious actually, given the tropical music. But I believe we are in like the bottom corner of the map right now. Oh no, right there. Yeah, that bottom right is something else, right? We could learn lore about the island stuff from those boomboxes, but that just takes time, to be honest, and I don't want to do that. How many Hoo Beans do I have? 21. Hehe. So actually, hold on. I don't even need 40. I need only 2 more chocolate beans, actually. I forgot. I only need 35. So these are, I believe they're called Ohojis. So he's telling you that there's like a secret with that stone wall. He's going to just say random things. You can bother the wildlife here. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't do anything. If this is wish is far out in the whole ocean, does that mean what does that mean? Alright, cool. Good talk. What does this one say? How much is a chance? Okay. So this is the fire palace. I am, I'm all me. You kinda just said it, but I don't know. Hard diddy har. Did you do what you want, man? Alright. I believe this character and another character appeared in like a Mario Party game, I think? I could be wrong though, but I feel like that's true? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's awesome. I really need a new USB cord. Let me just check to see if it's actually not working. Okay, it's not. Alright. Man. Save. Close. Reopen. Come on, where is it? There it is. Load. There we go. And now we're going to learn Firebrand. Fire! Mm-hmm. There's a weird little sound bug you hear for like a second there. Weird. So now that that's that, we can go over here and reunite with our dear, dear brother. Thought there'd be something there. Now that weird song's out the way. Now we take care of the other palace. I wonder what will happen in this one. This is the Thunder Palace. I think they say the same thing, really. Seems like it. I, the great Thunderhand. No, I, the great liar. Cool. You call me OG, but I don't know why. Poor Luigi. He's just like, don't go away. Crackety. Exact same deal, except it's just thunder. Thunder. I can't roll my tongue, so. Just to hear it again. Strange how in games after this Mario would, I believe in Brawl, Mario's forward smash, not forward smash, forward like charge attack was actually just like specifically the firebrand attack. But if you use that, you can actually do this. So I'm trying to do I'm going to do two things with this. You can get a rare. I guess it's only rare in just the case of you not finding these guys that often, but oh, that was weird. Oh dang. Oh, wow. There we go. There's the OG wear. It is obviously for both bros. I'm not sure if it's currently better, but we can see. Oh, duh. I was really confused for a second. It does increase health, so I will put it on. Increases health, but decreases defense by like 2. So I'd sadly no longer go after Mario all the time, but oh well, you know. So I believe that attack always misses because I think this is not accounting for fighting him by myself. So, I guess it just doesn't realize that if Mario's not in the battle, the attack just doesn't hit Luigi at all, which is weird. I believe it actually can run away. But yeah, you can't even counterattack him at all, so it's really odd. You took my experience points. Alright, let me just check our XP. So I'll do this 4 more times and then I'll be practically caught up in experience. He also really wants to be thundered, because I believe that heals him. How does our hammer do? Oh. And then we got another OG wear. So I can do this actually? Awesome. How are the bean trousers on Luigi? Probably not better than this right now, but I'm willing to look. Ah, okay, yeah, figured. I only pretend to be dead. Haha, funny. Okay, so hammering is more effective against them. Strange. So I will instead jump on him just because it's faster to do. Oh. Okay, so they actually can run away. There we go. Now we can go back to our dear, dear brother. Oh, whoops. Don't worry, we won't hear that song until like the end of the game, so. I wish I were sun at dusk. Haha, kidding. I don't even know what that means. You are able to use Thunder Hand from behind. Teehee. So, you're able to climb back up pipes like this, but and now we are just underwater. This is like one of like the two times you do stuff underwater in the game. You can obviously do more if you want to go and explore more of the actual game world, but so this is where I believe it's completely invisible to like see see spots in the ground that you would otherwise have Luigi go underneath, but if I were using a legitimate game controller, it would vibrate to let me know there's something on the ground. Or you could just, you know. And now this is where we fight, oh dang. Underwater Goombas, or Goom Divers. Very easy counterattack, just wait for him to get right above you. I believe it takes him like a second or anyway to actually attack you once he gets above you, so you have plenty of time to counterattack. Sadly, Luigi's only like a couple XP away from leveling up. I'm kind of looking around. Ah. One of the couple rare times you'll actually see a spy on the ground. Ooh, and Mario got hit first, okay. But if he has high enough speed, he can just get up from counterattack. Oh, whoops. Mario still had the fighter hand. I couldn't imagine being born as a jellyfish that your only purpose was to just open a door. Anytime I see like a suspicious looking rock, I just check to see if it's a thing for that. You can also fight bloopers. Oh, and they have some health, I see. Oh, that's upsetting. Very unfortunate. Strangely enough, I believe the way the game sort of counters you, Luigi doing less damage as he does more counterattack damage. Because if you notice, I do 9 damage to the, I do 9 damage as Luigi against the Goom Divers hammers, but I do 8 with Mario. I believe also with the bloopers I was doing 11 with Luigi and 10 with Mario, so just a neat little thing to keep players on edge, I guess. I believe he also solved this puzzle without even hitting the fire, but I don't think I remembered it anyway. I might be thinking of a different part, but there's definitely a part where the game, for some reason, I don't know what exactly happens. I believe it's because you go into a mini section with Mini Mario and you come down and you notice, you'll just notice a exclamation point. So we are back on the castle side of the ocean, I guess. Ocean's pretty small, I guess. Meanwhile, near the border, it seems Bowser crash landed in Stardust Field somewhere. Alright. We are back in the Mushroom King, or Bean Kingdom, sorry. Wow. So now that Peach is just heading here, I guess, for some reason. We have to go to the airport now. I believe this will give us the 35th bean. Oh, I'm sorry, we already had 35, so we're at 36 then, okay. I know a good spot you can get blue beans. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this first. Yeah, sadly these really like just track you, so it's quite hard to just maneuver and avoid these. But we do get a chance of getting Woo Beans in the process, so it's not so bad. But down here, you meet these two guys again. I don't believe they actually do more damage per se, but now you can break these silver rocks, which in turn lead to a thing right here. Test your luck for 200 coins. There are two prizes you can get in this. One will have completely nothing in it. The other will have a scroll, and the other one just have like 100 coins. And we got the money back. I'm sorry, it's 300 coins, so you do end up profiting. If you find the money. But we are looking for the scroll. There we go. So you get Secret Scroll, which you can now use a new bro attack. It gives you a completely new brother's attack, completely optional. You'll only ever know it exists if you did that. I believe it is actually a bro's attack that's actually quite strong, and once advanced can actually be fairly useful in certain things. You know, I'll just take care of this dude. But hey, at least we get some woo beans out of it. So if you just head right here, these I forgot what these are called. Wow, really? Tanoombas. So I'd rather they do the other attack, where they take a clone of one of the brothers and then try to attack them. I shouldn't see how many woo beans I got there. There we go. And the tail is pretty much the one that's not being the brother. It's the opposite brother. That's the one that's being attacked. It's the opposite brother that's being shown. Which, you know, he turned into Mario, so he went into Luigi. Then you can just look. Nothing, really. Please do the other attack. That's so time consuming. That works too. 2 woo beans. Okay. So we learn swing bros, and we swing Luigi around. And that's really it. It's a very basic bro attack. However, the longer you hold it, the more damage it'll build up. But at the same time, the action commands become faster because you end up throwing Luigi faster. The amount of damage you need to do with the attack does not matter. As long as you hit the action command, you'll work up towards advance. Really? Luigi got hit for that, okay. Oh no. So I missed the action command because it was right there. Right in my face. Three woo beans. I don't believe it's a tell to how many tail swipes he does. It's just random between like 1 and like 4. There's also these little like sort of optional side caves you can do for just a little reward. Here you learn about simultaneous blocks, which are blocks you have to hit with Mario and Luigi at the same time. This is kind of just meant to be a little puzzle. As you can see, the timing's doesn't have to be that precise. Sometimes it won't even register that I hit the block. Though we were lucky this time and they all registered. We got wool trousers. So we auto regain HP, well, it also gives us defense, a good bit of defense. Pair of comfy and sensible trousers. So yeah, okay. I guess this will reiterate what I said last stream. Jeans are HP and defense, and badges are attack and BP. I didn't really know that until kind of just looked at them. I believe you only get one wool trouser, so I'm not really too keen on putting on one bro. Giving one bro the edge. I like my bros being equal. This should end the fight immediately. Oh no. Wow, really? I leveled up from this? Ooh, look at that. Nice +5 to power. Odd I don't one-shot these. How is our Woo being looking? 19. If I actually get one more, I might be able to sort of double dip on a drink. I believe I can make 3 drinks actually out of this, my bad, not double dip. So I can make the Chuckle Blend. Okay, no, I think we're fine. I had a brain fart. Red coffee, my favorite. Alright, what do you think we'll get into this time? This is the Super Poltergeist 3001. Wow, if only it made an appearance in another game. And you get the Excite Spring. This lets you sort of flutter in the air for a bit. like when you're doing a jumping counterattack or a dodge, you can flutter in the air for a second. Then we go to Chuckachino. Oh, right, it's 15, not 10 for the hoop beans. Okay, so I can only meet these two. So the tea espresso and the Chucka tea, whatever, Choco Blend and whatever. Both the Choco beans and Teehee beans are used. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's 4 drinks down. Video conferences feel futuristic and cool. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Oh, they didn't give us the drink back. That is great force. I believe that lets it so you deal more damage, but also take more damage. Yep, double the damage you give and take. Now the thing about this game is these items look kind of odd when you first receive them. That's because they originally intended other Nintendo characters to give you these items. Okay. Rather than egad. So, for example, the bonus ring would have been given by, I believe, Fox, because it looks like the rings from, I believe they're just meant to be the rings from Star Fox. The Excite Spring, I believe, was meant to be given by Olimar, because it looks like the spring ship part from Pikmin. And the Great Force looks like a piece of the Triforce, so it was going to be given by Link. I believe there's more. I think Samus also appears sometime too, but I have to do this frickin' thing again. I don't even know what caused my controller to disconnect. I enjoy emulating with a controller. It is quite fun. Anyways, I really won't be changing any of the attacks, any of the items anyway. So the Chocochino is for defense. I'll give that to Mario, and the Choco Blend is speed. I'll give that to Luigi. Yeah, sadly I am just a few off from getting the basic Who blend, and I forgot I actually need 15 Woo beans, not 10, to do like the other things. Some do believe the Bash Shop will have new stuff. Or not. That's strange. Weird. I'm actually used to them having more things. Okay. Don't be surprised if I do end up just farming for Woo beans, because I believe this is the most efficient way of getting them. This is just fight those enemies. There are a couple of side quests you can do here, but whatever. I'm very whatever about them. So I will actually go and fight these group of enemies again. Awesome. That's what I want to see. Not that though. That was a definite overkill, but I need to get advance. Dang, I was hoping for more triple Tanoombas. Wow. 3 whoopings, lovely. I guess I'm just happy he didn't attack. Pfft, come on. Whoops. Oh, I missed that too. Getting very lucky on the Woobean rolls. Whoop. Okay. Really? Oh, this should kill him well. $21. We should probably get to 25 on the way back. Alright. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh wow, again. I think we leveled up for this battle too again, last time. There you go. So they really only do have 14 health. Wow. Luigi doesn't kill him though, huh? Oh, he does. 24. We are missing 1 bean. Bro, just give it to me, please. I just need a bean. Oh well. There you go. We can at least make just the basic wool bind. Ah, delicious. It's like a Mountain Dew made of coffee. Promises are made to be broken. Bean juice, that just doesn't sound good. Power grip. I believe that just meant to just be like a Power Glove reference. That makes it so that you never lose grip of your hammer. Yep, never drop the hammer head on the fence. Meaning that you can just hold the hammer out as long as you need for when you're defending against with the hammer. And this, on the other hand, 4 HP. I'll give it to Luigi. He's meant to be ahead in HP. It's just unnatural to not have him be ahead in HP. Alright, with that we can actually head to the airport. After sitting on it for a while. Oh. Well, at least we reached 10,000 XP. I believe you actually have to go to the other side of the castle. Because it is south of the castle, but it's not really specified where. So I believe actually on the map. Okay, that actually makes more sense actually, yeah, it is on the left side. Man, why do I really gotta put smiles on everything? Mm-hmm. Sabrina International Airport, baby. I don't know. This is something we'll need for later. I will grab it now. Some bean fruit. Pretty good on the bean luck. So I'm actually gonna head back over here for a bit just so that I can just do something real quick. Alright. Never mind, I'm not gonna bother. Alright. Alright. So we have to take care of these piranha plants, but there's a very there's a way you're meant to do it. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like they inhale the water or something, or something happens to them that makes them look like that with the water. They electrocute them while they're like that. And they're all, I guess, moist, I guess is the word to put it. There's a lot of chuckle beans here, so if you don't end up getting the chuckle beans of this area by whatever, oh, I think he says it here. And there you go, that's all the piranha plants taken care of. We just gotta take out this giant freaking egg. Cool. Wouldn't be an RPG without some random boss fight. Ah, well, there goes that double XP. One damage? So the way you're meant to do this battle is you meant to sort of destroy both the prompts so that you usually have a free turn of not this. Really like the attack in Mario. There you go. You get Spiny Badge A from this, which I think is a stronger version of Spiny Badge. Like as in specifically it's just a more stat boosting version. Well, there you go. Now Peach can safely come to the kingdom. In the same airplane from Sunshine. Huh? What? So the entire time Peach's voice was never stolen. The Beanstar went crazy because it was instead Birdo's voice. So Peach has actually been fine the entire time. Alright. Okay, I was gonna say, I couldn't remember what to do next. Alright. This is just all, I would say, just stuff for the sake of padding through the game. We could obviously just go through... Oh. Jeez, that scared me. Who was that? Thank you, Ray, for the follow. Jeez, that scared me. Hello, Ray. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I need to turn that sound notification down. It scared me. How do you do? How many beans do I have? 15. That's unfortunate. How goes your day? I'm assuming it's nighttime where you're at? Oh, come on. My day's been going pretty well. Pretty uneventful. I wouldn't say the least though, so I really need to turn down the freaking follower notification. That really scared me. I'll try to remember that for next stream. Luckily, you decided to come at kind of a fair time, since a lot of time people end up coming to my streams when I'm at the end of it, but you were one of the lucky ones. I'm kind of in the second half of my stream, so definitely we actually got some time to do stuff while you're here. All right, well now we're on the verge of bringing Peach to Funky Town, but Toadsworth decided to stop us for a minute so we could talk about something, but instead Peach is getting kidnapped, so we gotta go rescue her again. I'm going to defeat all the enemies here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna defeat all the enemies here first before I go rescue her, just because it's easier that way. This is a Game Boy Advance game. I'm, as you can see on the screen, playing it on an emulator, but this is originally a Game Boy Advance game. This was then re-released on the 3DS in 2017 or 2018, I don't remember, but it was remade for the 3DS. Though I am currently playing the original version on Game Boy. I have no intentions on streaming the remake because the DS emulators scare me. I might upgrade health again just so Luigi's ahead in health. But this was the first of many, technically 5 Mario and Luigi RPG series. This is the only one on Game Boy, the other ones ended up being for DS. This came out in 2003. Yeah, this came out in 2003. 1 year before Thousand Year Door, but after the original Paper Mario, so Nintendo already sort of knew what they were doing. Oh, okay, I'm glad I got it anyway. Nintendo kind of knew what they were already doing with the RPG. And despite this game's age, this game still holds up. Oh man, holds up fairly well, I would say. I never really shut off the hand techniques yet, but now we can use the Thunder and Fire Hand in battle. Nice. I actually streamed that. Was it last week at this point? No, it was like a week and a half ago. Maybe I streamed that. But yeah, that's a really good game to have, no matter what way to play it. Oh, really, Luigi? I actually have that on N64. I got it at a convention, like anime convention I went to, and it's even the original original Japanese version too, which I was able to just be like, cool, I'll buy this because I know the game the whole way through, so it being in Japanese text doesn't make it difficult for me. So that's a neat story. Sadly, I actually don't even have the game on me, so I have to get in touch with my friend who has the game, so he can actually bring it back to me. Granted, if I actually had a capture card, I would totally stream that too, but I don't, so I'm stuck with emulating. And it's not even that emulating is just a problem, it's just It's either I use a keyboard or I use my PS4 controller, and I've already seen on 2 occasions playing with a controller can be problematic because anytime the controller disconnects from my computer, I never played any of the Dragon Quest games. Honestly, I haven't really had that much of an interest. 200? I don't know. I'm very picky with my RPGs, to be honest. I only really played the Mario RPG games. That's really it. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy VII. Oh man, but that was really it. Like this and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door are really the only really RPG games I played. Skyrim? I forget that it's an RPG. I guess I mean more turn-based RPGs. I actually do play a lot of RPGs now that I think about it. But like, I mean, I guess more older turn-based RPG games, I guess I meant. So like the millions of Dragon Quest games there are, I haven't really played any of them. Because they never really piqued my interest. That and I just didn't really feel like getting them. Zelda? Yeah, I've played Zelda. Funnily enough, I knew about Zelda for like most of my childhood, but I never bought a game until Skyward Sword because I was just afraid. Zelda's not an RPG, no. Zelda's more just an action adventure game. RPGs is more like games where you have like a level up system, or like stats and whatever and equipment to put on to make you stronger, sort of stuff like that. Like Dark Souls is considered an RPG. Like they don't have to be like RPGs don't have to be 2D. Or like turn based. Oh no. Pokemon, yeah. God dang it. Yeah, Pokemon's RPG too. That's another series I couldn't really ever get into. Just because I wasn't really interested as a kid in it, so I guess So I feel like Pokemon's a thing where if you don't really get into it as a kid, you don't really get into it much as an adult. So, I did have Pokemon Y, yeah. Wait, X or Y? It was Y, I remember. The legendary was Evital, so it was Y. But after I beat it, I didn't really play much. Is the Scott said? Wait, who's Scott? Oh, is that going for Mario? Okay, cool. Scott the Woz? Oh, I've heard of him. Yeah, I don't watch him though. There's a lot of people I do end up following on YouTube that I just never really watch a lot of. I'll have to do the barrel thing again, huh? I think I have to do this again. Yeah, I kind of know that. He's not... I definitely know that. I see on like Facebook, people will post something about RPGs and they'll usually post a Scott the Woz GIF and I'll be like, huh? And then I'll just read the context of it and like a comment and see that. That's a shame. RPGs is probably like one of my favorite game genres. That's more so just because a lot of my favorite games happen to be RPGs. So just one more room before we get to a boss. I don't even necessarily mean to just play mostly RPGs. It just ends up being the games I like. I have. I played Kingdom Hearts 3. It's the only one I've ever really played. On PS4. Last year on a birthday stream. I played through it normally and then I did a critical run through. And it ended up being that too. It was pretty crazy actually. It wasn't easy. Like the triple Xehanort fight at the end is a pain. I like it. I liked it. There was a period of time when I was just playing that game a lot, like nonstop. It was like the only game I was playing, and then I think a day went by when I didn't play it, and that was kind of it. I kind of just stopped playing. Who knows if something? I didn't get the DLC for it because I didn't care that much for the game that I was gonna spend like $30 on it for extra content. Yeah, the whole game in critical mode. It was the frozen boss isn't that much of a pain. I think it did take me a couple tries, but other than that, it wasn't that bad. There weren't really that many parts of the critical run that was actually insanely difficult, since I kind of just avoided fighting enemies most of the time. Because you end up not really having to fight enemies because you're freaking... You get like one shot anyway, so... Ends up being kind of useless to just fight enemies. Come on. Oh, actually that was it, right. Yeah, the only truly difficult part of the critical run was, yeah. I usually am not one to skip fighting normal enemies in RPGs. I usually like fighting everything. Unless I know I'm like super overpowered at that point, then I'll just stop. But yeah, not critical mode. Critical mode, I realize there's really no point to fighting the normal enemies. I do kind of wish that the critical mode also applied to the gummy ship part. But to be fair, that would have made it insanely difficult. And so I'm kind of glad at the same time it didn't do that. Alright, there's a boss fight coming up. I believe his name is Trunkle. This boss fight is actually extremely easy, if I'm being completely honest. I would like to not take damage in this, but what's my favorite first-person RPG? Borderlands. Borderlands 2 specifically. Funnily enough, I could stream Borderlands too. I have all 3 of them on, or I'm sorry, all 4 of them on PC. I love 2. Funnily enough, weirdly enough, 1 is actually my least favorite one. And I don't think it's bad, it's definitely just my least favorite one. Oh crap, I didn't see which one it was. Oh, I guess it's that one. I got them all on PC. I have the Handsome Collection on PS4. Trying to focus and not take damage. Oh god, I never saw that attack. Okay, well, there goes my no damage. I want to take no damage because I have a thing on where if I don't get hit during battle I get double XP, but that's not happening anymore. Alright, cool. Oh, Luigi levels up first. That's crazy. Yeah, it's really weird. I used to love Borderlands 1, and then obviously I played 2, and I was like, yeah, alright. Not to even say 1 is bad. It's not bad at all. None of the Borderlands games are bad. It's just after playing all of them, 1's definitely my least favorite one. I don't really watch the directs. I just see sort of the highlights of it from people posting it online. So I got pretty much most of what happened on it without actually watching it. Like Pyra and what's her name in Smash. Oh, there's a weird crayon drawn Chin-chan game going to Switch for some reason. Skyward Sword remake. Yeah, and yeah, a lot of people were saying it was kind of underwhelming. I mean, I could agree with that. Aside from Smash character reveal, is really nothing else really happened. If Nintendo actually does pull a very odd case and makes Skyward Sword like on sale or something or cheaper, I might actually end up getting it. Because Skyward Sword was my first Zelda game. And oh yeah, I never really went into that. Skyward Sword ended up being my first Zelda game because I was really, as a kid, I didn't think it was appealing to me that I had to use my brain for these games, because I really like when games, as a kid, just like told you what to do. And so when I saw that Zelda games were kind of more puzzle oriented and you had to think with your head for things, I was like, oof, no thanks. But I eventually just got Skyward Sword and had a whole lot of trouble because I didn't know what to do a lot of times. It's just a game like just came out when I got it. I couldn't really go to the internet for a lot of the solutions. Oh yeah, I had that game too. Funnily enough, I got that and Skyward Sword at the same. No, I didn't. I bought it during Black Friday. Yeah, I bought that during the Black Friday sale that year, because I believe the game just came out at that point. While, can I get on these? While Skyward Sword and Kirby Return to Dreamland I got for Christmas. But yeah, I like the Epic Yarn. Despite being extremely easy, was a nice game. Definitely feels more of like a relaxing game than an actual difficult, challenging game. Oh yeah, duh. So this is definitely a part of the game where you kind of just have to explore the area to know what to do next. Because Peach kind of just come here and Peach gets escorted. I don't know why I keep saying escorted to the like hotel, and so I'm kind of just left on our own to do whatever. How many beans do I have? Yeah, you really can. It's weird. Weird that that's how they went with that, but I'm guessing they just wanted the game to be incredibly easy, which was fine. I didn't mind the no dying part. It didn't really ruin the game for me. Now here, you get a badge here. Hold on, look at the armors. Really? Less health, but more mushrooms makes these luckier. I might take these actually. Alright, and you get the mush badge. More mushrooms means more damage. The more mushrooms you have in your inventory, the more damage you do. It's incredibly stupid. I will buy them. I guess for Luigi, actually. Nah, screw it. Easy mode. Put them on both of them, and then I need to find an item store. What I will do though, I'll stick with just the normal mush badges, because there are other variations of the mush badges later in the game you can find. That are just stronger variations of them. I'll just stick with the normal mush badge. The mush badge is strong enough on its own. I don't need to buy the other stronger versions. Is there something here? I don't know what the point of this platform is. Okay, so I need to go to the item store now and buy a bunch of mushrooms. Which, is it down here? Yeah. Can I sell a bunch of stuff too? Oh, right, I have badges I don't want. No, that was Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo. That was made by both Nintendo and Square Enix. I actually streamed that game before I streamed this game a few days ago. But he appears as like a little cameo in this game, which I will show in a second. Wait, do you only sell 9? Oh, they do only have 9. That's crazy. I'll just buy everything. Screw it. Alright, now Mario and Luigi are very strong right now, due to just a mush badge combination. So what you're meant to do is you have to go to like this arcade. All these places are not open, but so if you say you get a high score, you get an Invincius room, so let's just do the high score. Would you like to play? Yep. Oh, look who it is. High score is 200. Press start. Good luck. Alright, thanks, dude. I actually forgot to play this for a second. A and B, blah blah blah. Okay. This is extremely easy to get the high score in, because the timer kind of stops every time you get a star in. It's also kind of just a fun game, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure Sakurai said he wanted Geno in Smash forever. Of course, since Cloud and Sephiroth are already in, I don't see why Square wouldn't want Geno to be in, because I believe Geno is owned by, or the rights to Geno are owned by Square. So I think because of how Super Mario RPG was made, I think all the original characters that appear in that game are Square owned. At least I think so. I'm not actually sure. I mean, I don't really care about Sephiroth and Cloud being in the game. It doesn't bother me that much. I don't even play Smash all that much. I have the game. I just don't actually play it much. Don't even play my Switch that often, which is kind of upset, because I really wanted to Switch for the longest time, and here I am just not playing it. Oh. Mario sure feels invincible right now. Well, it do be like that. How many Fire Emblem characters are in the game? 1, 2... Ike Mars, Xena, Chrom, Roy. 5? I mean, I guess. I would say just too many sword characters that just have like the exact same kind of moveset. I wouldn't mind all the Fire Emblem representation if they did make them all just kind of the same character. Like I will say I like that Chrom is like Ike and Mars put together, like their movesets put together, but Mars, Roy, and Lucina all have like the exact same moveset. Like why? Professor Layton? What the how did that work? That's like saying, what if they put in the guy from Big Brain Academy games in there? I mean, to be fair, everyone was joking around about Steve not being in there, but hey, they put Steve in eventually, so who even knows at this point what's possible? Might we get a freaking Monster Hunter character? Considering Rathalos appears in Ultimate. So right now, Mario got sick from the mushroom, and it's up to Luigi to go to a place called Gafala Ruins, and the doctor showed a bunch of scary imagery to Luigi about what goes on in the ruins, so Luigi is very afraid to go. So he has to go to this sort of magical doctor to give Luigi the confidence to go, which basically the doctor just shows a mirror that just shows Luigi in Mario clothes. So now Luigi suddenly has the confidence to go. I don't know how that works exactly with your self-esteem, but whatever. It works for Luigi, so I guess that's enough. Makes Luigi not remember the fact that the year of Luigi was a very horrible year financially. Of like, what, the 2 games that came out for Luigi during that time? One of them was a Mario Luigi game. I'm going to try to avoid getting into battles here. Just because I don't want, oh man. Just because I don't want to be, Mario and Luigi to be kind of discombobulated with their XP amounts. I like having them level up at the same time, so is what I'm trying to say. I don't really know what is a map of this place, considering it's a very small area, sort of. But we just have to go to Gafala Ruins and grab the magical medicine to help Mario. It'll be pretty short because we end up not really fighting anything. You also can't really do this area by yourself either. Well, this area you can, but I think the path to the right, like the double spring, I think actually soft locks the game. Oh, like, yeah, 2B? Oh boy, yeah, that would, I feel like that would actually make a lot of people angry. Because I have a friend who despises that game because he played the original Nier and did not like how in an Automata people only like the game because of 2B. Well, Nier was actually a really good game. So I have a friend who would dislike so much of Nier if 2B got in the game. I don't care really. I don't even buy the DLC, so it wouldn't affect me honestly. I don't play the game enough to buy DLC. I don't even have Smash. I don't even have online on my Switch right now, so. I have played the game. Not on stream, but I have played the game. My friend let me borrow it for a bit, and I played through it. It was fine. It's a fine game. It's made by Platinum Games, who also made Bayonetta, so it's a very kind of basic hack and slash combo game. Which, funnily enough, Platinum Games, before they became Platinum Games, was actually Clover Studios who made Okami. So, you know, whatever. They've got a good reputation of games. Leave me alone. But yeah, the game's fine by itself. I didn't care for it. I think it got DLC. I played Earthbound. Yes. I technically can't play it on stream because I have a SNES emulator, but I don't know, man. It's one of those games where I really want to play it through it, but it's such a giant game with so much crazy stuff that I need like, probably need like a guide, like by my side to play it because there's so much stuff that happens in that game. But I have played the game. I actually had the game on a Wii U Virtual Console, and that's how I played it. I didn't beat it though. I don't remember how far I got. I don't think I even got Paula as a partner. So I didn't get far enough in the game at all. But I don't have my Wii U anymore, so I can't play the game anymore. But who knows? I could probably play that after this game. I didn't really have an idea of what to stream after this game, so who knows? That might be on the list. Alright, I hate this puzzle so much. Funnily enough, I actually, anytime I go to a convention, I cosplay Ness. Just because it's a very easy DIY cosplay, because you just need a striped shirt and a hat. Okay, I got this. If you actually go to my Instagram and you scroll past the tons and tons of stream posts, you can actually find me in my SNES outfit. It's pretty cool. I think I even had a stupid caption that was like, "Call me Ranch because I be dressing," because I'm stupid. Alright, well, I will simply run away. Oh, this is technically the boss fight in this area. Luckily, the game doesn't make you fight a boss. Oh, let me actually check if that link even works still. You know, I could technically also just take the time to do this myself. Oh, it does work, cool. Okay, I was just checking to see if this link still worked. I can actually find it myself. Yeah, I streamed a lot of Borderlands 3 when it came out. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, here I am in my Ness outfit. Call me Ranch because I be dressing. Yeah. Did I make another post? Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Alright, yeah. Crazy. But obviously I wasn't able to go to a convention this year because of what happened in the world. Though I'm not really that angry. If I'm being completely honest, I haven't wanted to go to a convention in like years. My friend kind of keep making me every year. But since I am moving to Colorado sometime this year, I kind of hope that happens before the convention happens, so my friend doesn't have to make me go again. And if you're wondering how he even makes me go, he would usually just hit me up and be like, "Hey, just remember to give me $100 and some by whatever, so I could pay for the hotel room, because we usually get like a 3-day pass there, so we stay at the hotel there. And since he ends up paying for the hotel, I just end up giving him money to help pay for the hotel. So I kind of just hope I'm not here anymore by the time that happens. That's a bunch of money I end up having to save up for the year just to pay him. I would instead like to save that money up for other things. That, or I could simply just tell him no, because I haven't wanted to go to the convention in the last like 3 years, because I personally have been thought it was very boring. Oh, whoops. Another Wii U? Krabby Grass. Okay, so now we have Krabby Grass. We can go back to Mario. The lightning struck, but it was probably nothing. Oh, do you just plan to buy another Wii U? Oh. I don't want to do that though. I don't want to do that though. I kind of hated the Wii U. Even though I liked the Paper Mario game. I liked Color Splash that was on it. I just don't want to buy a Wii U. I remember I bought a Wii U all happy and everything when I got money from college. Like I got a grant from college that was meant for like textbooks and stuff, but instead I just used the money towards a Wii U. It's like I spent like $50 of that on League. I think I don't even remember what I used the rest of the money on. But the money was gone within like a month. It was like, I don't even know how much money I got. It was like $600 probably. Maybe it was even like $1,000. I really don't remember. It was all gone within a month. That's why I don't have a credit card. Uh, Nintendo Land is better. Oh lord. I'm kind of glad I didn't buy the Wii U during like its beginning. Because I mean, one, that's a horrible idea to buy a console the moment it comes out when it's like barely any games for it. My friend did that with the Switch. He like actually spent the night outside of GameStop waiting for it to open because he pre-ordered the Switch. And I was like, you're an idiot. And he still hasn't beaten Mario Odyssey, so. To be fair, I barely even pre-order games. Funnily enough, the last time I think I pre-ordered a game was Borderlands 3, but that's just because I knew that game was going to be dope. But I think before that, I usually only pre-ordered wrestling games because that usually came with stuff. So other than that, I feel like, you know what's funny? I actually did pre-order Kingdom Hearts 3 too, like the night it came out. Like my friend brought me to GameStop with him when he went to go get it, and I was like, you know what? I have $60 in my pocket, and I'm gonna get this too. So I didn't even intend on getting Kingdom Hearts 3, but I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll get it anyway. And I think I'm pretty sure I played it more than him, and he's the one who actually likes Kingdom Hearts. Ooh. So he sliced me from tropical beans. Sealed pants that are tough to change. 60% poison dodge. Oh, this is Mario. That's a lot of defense. It's 20% off of my stash. Man. Yeah. Poison dodge from Mario, though. You know what? These new pants I bought, whatever. Yeah, the thing with this game is, actually, I don't even need to look at badges anymore. I'm not taking off the mush badge. The thing about this game is, Mario's usually does the more damage. He usually has the faster speed, but he also deals more damage, and that's kind of it. He kind of just has more damage and speed, while Luigi has more health, slightly more defense, but also it's just in his programming to do less damage. Like, even if I were to actually... Oh. Wait. How many mushrooms do I have? Did I just sell them? What happened? Where'd all my mushrooms go? Whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. No, stop buying things. I actually sold all those instead of buying more. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I was wondering why all my stuff was gone. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. That's why I don't have any more nuts. Okay, okay, that makes a whole lot more sense, actually. That sucks. Jeez, man, I can't believe that, actually. I didn't even notice. Gosh. I was wondering where all my freaking mushrooms were. Man, it really sucks. Okay, well, what was he doing now? Oh yeah, I gotta go get the beanstar pieces. Yeah, I have to go up. That's the one I have to go to first. Well, that's a lot more damage. That's like a good 50 more damage I'm doing now. Oh, that's right, I need woo beans now. It is also the game where Mario and Luigi just dance in their menu screens. How many woo beans do I have? 16. Okay. I'm just gonna go over here and do this. Since I do damage now. Oh yes. Easy beans. Speed? Yeah, speed. Poor Luigi. They're all going to die. Is that 3 beans? Oof. We're getting there. Oof. Oh, well, I guess I actually have to play this one out. Oh yeah, I am super strong right now. There's a reason in the remake they only made you be able to... Oh no, I'm sorry. They completely got rid of the mush badge in the remake. I was incorrect. So in the remake, they removed the mush badge, and instead, in the final area of the game, you can get a mush badge, but it's only one for one brother. And it's like so late in the game that, do you really want to backtrack and get a bunch of mushrooms then? So they definitely nerfed it. Funnily enough, in the Japanese version of this game, the mush badge is also just nerfed in general. Like it does less damage. By like half. Because before I went to the next area, I was taking 2 turns to kill one of these things. But now I'm a strong boy. And funnily enough, this is even the strongest version of this badge. I could be doing so much more damage if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because... Okay, this game isn't difficult, but it would definitely really trivialize the game if I were to buy the 3 badges. So I'm not going to. It's easy enough as is, I don't need to make it super duper easy. Yeah, that's why I was just saving money the whole time for. Basically, it was just so I can buy mushrooms when I finally get the badge. That was the whole point. Now I don't really need to swap badges for the rest of the game. Armor, yes. Badges, no. I have no reason to get rid of the mush badge. Alright, well now we are finally getting around to finding the beanstar pieces, which there happen to be one here. So if you ever played, or if anyone's ever played Thousand Year Door, I already explained this during an earlier part of the game on a last stream. If you remember in Chapter 5 in the Thousand Year Door, Bobbery asks you to grab a sort of last wish kind of deal, where he asks you to grab a bottle of Chocola Cola, and well, this is where it came from. This is just a reference. It specifically is called Chocola Cola, and it was only a thing in this game, so call that a reference. Oh, you haven't? Oh, don't worry. Even though I said I'd probably do Earthbound after this, I might instead do Thousand Year Door again, because I do want to play that game again, because there's more things I want to do with that game. Because you can do a bunch of builds in that game, so who knows? If you stick around after this game, I'll be able to show you that game. It's Thousand Year Door is my favorite game ever, like of all time. Just whenever I finish this game, probably tomorrow. Well, actually, no, sorry, not tomorrow. Probably in 2 days then, because I don't really stream the next game. Well, if the finale of this game ends up being short, I might end up just doing Thousand Year Door again, actually. So maybe tomorrow. Oh yeah, right. This is timed. Okay, so you have to do this like Yoshi Cookie-esque minigame to get a membership card from a skeleton that looks like Donkey Kong. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. You have to get at least 10 points. Ugh. Um... This game is very nice with the time it gives you to do this. It gives you like 4 minutes to do this. Which I will say is plenty of time. I never even played Yoshi's Cookie. Funnily enough, I actually owned the game before when I first got my Super Nintendo, but I didn't think of anything of it, so I just got rid of it. When I first got my Super Nintendo, I actually bought it off my cousins, so there was a lot of games on there that I didn't want. A lot of like sports games, specifically like hockey and whatever. So I was like, alright, I'll just bring this to a place and get rid of them. So there was also Yoshi's Cookie, I think Wario's Woods was on there too. What else was on there? The Lion King, which I didn't know at the time was actually a good game. So I ended up having a good game on me, but I didn't get rid of it. But I do have Chrono Trigger on my Super Nintendo, as well as Wanderers from Ys, which is apparently a very rare game. And very valuable game, apparently. Because I believe that's like a sort of mostly Japanese RPG. I mean, it's not Japanese in the version I have, but it's just a rare game to actually have like the American version of the game. Alright, cool. I'm not gonna bother playing the game anymore. Alright. Just wait for the time to run out now. But yes, maybe tomorrow might be finale, maybe not. I'm not really positive. It might be either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Where I will go back to Thousand Year Door. Funnily enough, I actually play that game with keyboard rather than controller, just because you only need like 5 buttons in that game, as opposed to this game where you gotta go through the buttons a good bit. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. Funnily enough, I streamed Thousand Year Door here when I kind of got off my dry spell of streaming for like a few months, like since like November, and like and like I got like 10 followers within like a week because of that, because people actually came by and interacted. So I was like, oh wow. And I think it was because of Thousand Year Door too, because people were like, wow, I love this game, and I was like, oh cool. Because before I was kind of just streaming random stuff that I guess people didn't care for. But I mean, streaming these Mario RPGs has actually gotten me stuff, some good stuff. So I'm kind of hoping a lot of those people that came by stay after I finish these Mario RPGs. Yeah, it's because I mean it's kind of where is this thing? There's a thing I have to hit. It's in a weird room. Is it actually in here? No. Uh-oh, I haven't been paying attention. I should be up here. Is it in here? No, what the? I talked to the guy, didn't I? Oh, wait, actually, I think it leads outside. I'll check anyway. But I believe this leads outside. Yeah, okay. Uh, did I just brain fart and actually not talk to the guy? It should be up here. Yeah, I know that's kind of the thing that ends up making or breaking a streamer, but I'll be honest. I'm very lazy with my stream editing, so it ends up kind of being like just luck based if I end up having people stick around. Because a lot of times if people aren't interacting in my chat or saying anything, I usually end up just not talking a lot. Because I definitely am someone who can't really talk to himself all that well. Where? There should be a thing I have to hit. There it is. But yeah, most of my streams I'm just mostly silent. If no one ever comes by and says anything. I mean, there are people who still come to my stream, and usually just have it on for like background noise, I guess, which is fine. I don't mind it as long as people are here. But it ends up really just being if people interact in the first place. I'm not a good conversation starter. Alright, so we ended up getting the guy out the wall, but we also ended up sending this sunken ship back onto land, or back into the water. But I guess the thing about me not interacting so well is, yeah. Also, it doesn't help that I don't necessarily have a bad mic. I have a very low voice, so a lot of times people are like, "Hey, you're a bit quiet. Can you turn up your mic or whatever?" And it's usually not even that. My mic is up all the way. It's just I have a very low voice. And since I'm streaming in the middle of the night, I kind of don't want to wake people up. So it ends up me just being kind of quiet to avoid making a lot of noise, and it's just how I talk in general. But people still come by and still hear me and converse with me, so it's not really like my voice is the reason I don't have streamers. It's just I don't oh, I'm trying to think of the word actually. Think of the saying. I don't disagree with people when they look at a stream of mine and think it's boring. Cause yeah, if a lot of times people probably look at my stream and think it's kind of boring, especially if I'm just not saying anything. And yeah, that's pretty true. A lot of times I'm just sitting here playing the game thinking I'm kind of bored, but I'm streaming just because I like streaming. But it ends up being how it is. Oh, these guys. I'm just gonna attack these guys with my bro moves because I don't want to deal with them. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Holy moly. Okay. Whew. And we get like 400 XP? Alright. That's crazy. We should be going after Luigi? Oh, you just one-shot them from jumping on? Cool. I mean, yeah, before I started streaming with OBS, I kind of just watched a basic video on stuff, but yeah, I usually should look up more stuff. Because I kind of streaming, just doing a half-assed attempt at streaming kind of doesn't go so well. Dang, I want to jump on him. 80 damage, man. And 64? Okay, Luigi needs more damage. Luigi is very underpowered right now. Awesome. That should probably kill all of them. Yep. Uh-oh. I think that's a poo bean. Awesome. I need more of those. How many more do I need? 11 more. 11 more in the whole game. Then I have to worry about freaking poo beans the rest of the game. Whew, alright, now at this point, what's been going on in the game? I haven't been paying attention. The ship sank. We're going through, really the only place we can go is more underwater. This is revisiting the exact same area we've been to last time, like the underwater area, except now that we have more abilities, we can explore more of it, and advance more into the area, which will lead us going to a completely different location. Unlike Oasis, which is just like an island in the middle of fucking somewhere, this is gonna be more like a lagoon. That's money I don't need. I believe this is called Guarhar Lagoon? Yep, Guarhar Lagoon. I haven't played this game in a long time. I still remember that. Cool. This game is pretty much like my my handheld version of Paper Mario, where I pay $1,000 a door so much, and I play this game pretty much the exact same amount. So I could probably not play this game for 50 years, and I probably that's probably a bit oversaying, but I'm just saying despite not playing this game a whole lot within the recent few years, I still remember a lot of it. Alright, so apparently these three females, I guess, apparently have a friend who found a piece of star. Interesting. If only we were looking for a piece of star also. So, I would usually end the stream at this point because it is like 3 hours, but I can keep going until this, Oh, do I have the money for this? I need money for this part. Uh-oh. I might not have enough money for this. I don't think I do have enough money for this. Oh, thank God, it's only 200. I thought it was like 400 or something. So, we actually would have hit like a blockade if I kept going in a different way. No, it's just with how much damage I do, I can get to this area fairly quickly. So I can just end it after I get like get the star piece. It kind of feels more right to end the stream on after doing like a story thing rather than just ending it randomly in like a random area. I mean, it's not even a big deal if I go over my 3 hours. It's fine. I'm not on a schedule or anything. I just keep it 3 hours just because I just don't want to stream all night. Because it is currently 1:42 where I am, a.m. And I usually don't go to sleep for another couple hours, so it's not really that big of a deal to stream for another 10 or 20 minutes or so. So anyway, these two massage squid, I forgot their names, ladies, notice we have the fire brand and thunder brand, and they realize they also have the power, so they're going to teach us a new technique. So you are on mountain time right now? I don't remember time zones. Is that mountain time? Awesome, okay. I think the last time someone said their time, it was an hour ahead, so I think I also guessed mountain time. But they said it was, I think they said it was like Pacific or something, and I was like, okay, yeah, alright. So I'm glad I actually got it right this time. So, with Luigi behind Mario, he charged up his Thunder hand and can move sort of static one direction with the two bros together, and can push into objects, sort of. It's kind of a weird thing that, don't know why you have to be kind of in this weird position to push items. But with Mario, you sort of just move around. This isn't, you would think, like, oh, in a speedrun sense this might be useful. No? Also, I don't think speedruns even do this. If I'm being honest. Like, so I mean, speedruns mostly skip this, so. I don't think, I feel like even if speedrunners did go do this part, it wouldn't matter. Because, it takes a second to start up anyway. But yeah, so with Mario behind, uses fire brand on Luigi and makes him run fast. I guess it actually makes sense. Because if you're on fire, that kind of usually ends up in most games being a mechanic that lets you run faster. And yeah, okay, you know what, these actually kind of make sense, I guess. So we have to now get him 2 pearl beans, or else the massage will cost us 100,000 coins. So let's just go get him. It's just just an extra little thing to this tutorial to actually put those abilities in action, because you can run over these guys now, which you probably haven't seen them a lot since I haven't actually been running into them because I already know about these guys, so I just avoid them. But you encounter one of these blockades very early in the game. I can actually just run past this, okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so you don't even have to actually worry about grabbing it. And luckily if you grab the pro, it just whoops you back here anyway. Well, now I can keep Luigi out because I will be able to be using Luigi's ability next time. And that is to push these weird boo statues. Which, the reason that works out is because when you get close to the boos and are looking at them, they disappear. But with the Luigi thing, you're kind of facing the opposite way, so you're able to push into them without looking at them. Okay. This one I think was slightly transparent, so that's why it didn't work. Or it could have been a bug, you know, it's like a perfect game. Alright, I was too close. Sadly, when you're in the middle of like doing an ability, and you get hit with something, as you heard, the sound effect kind of just keeps repeating. It can get annoying if you're stuck on a section and you keep hearing that over and over again. Oh yeah, it's definitely not. Oh man, I really left that game actually. If Wii emulating wasn't super weird to do, whether you don't have a sensor bar or Bluetooth, I totally stream more Wii games or Wii games in general. If I'm being honest, and I think people do take this as a hot take, I like 2 more. I like Mario Galaxy 2 more. I like that more than 1. Okay, I don't think I can one shot these guys. You're joking me. Alright, well, guess we'll get a few easy level ups in. I only really like the second one more just because, honestly, there's just more stuff to do. People probably think it's because there's just Yoshi in there, but, honestly, I just like that there's more stuff to do. Like more content, I guess is what I mean. I don't even mind, like, the Mario 64 Easter egg. Yeah. The story is pretty much just redo of 1. But to be fair, that kind of makes sense with how how 1 ended. It kind of makes sense that the story would pretty much be redone, because pretty much what happened at the end of 1 is the universe kind of got destroyed and reset. So it kind of makes sense for you to just redo the story again in the next game, but in a slightly different way. I'm really stupid. In my head I was like, I don't know how you're supposed to get on this side, but then I realized I could just do this. Hey, a mushroom, you say? I think I'm maxed out on mushrooms, actually. Yeah. Dang. Let's hope I could jump on him. Jeez. Like, I already knew this made the game easier, but holy moly. I forgot this badge is just broken. Even in the American version, it's broken. In the Japanese version, it like 60% damage decrease. Because unlike most Nintendo games, this actually came out in North America first. So this is technically the oldest version of the game. And then in the Japanese version, a lot of, I think, bug fixes and as well as like item nerfs. Alright, cool. Again, I can just walk through this. Obviously, you're meant to do like the Mario speed up, but you also don't really need to do that if you just... Oh, okay, that was a weird interaction. If you just walk through it. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of enemies here, so I'm really glad I could just... Okay, well, these ones aren't going to die instantly because they can't do it. Gritty Goomba. I'm not sure these are technically the same enemies from the desert. Like, I think they have the same name, and oh, well, they have the same name and everything, but they don't... They're, like, slightly stronger, it looks like. Oh my god. Oh. Dang. No double XP for me. I don't know. Is there another one around here? Nope, okay. This is sadly a mechanic that's only used in like this area. Because I think that's a really cool platforming mechanic. Alright, here we go. This is the big part of the game. Or this area. Where you have to, again, go around and sort of do trials to unlock a bridge. Pretty much the exact same thing with back in the forest from the last stream. We have to go around and do things. Oh my goodness, I did it again. Just to open up a path. Typical sort of RPG stuff that happens in pretty much every game, I would say. Guess I just do health at this point. Luigi is still definitely behind in damage, but we're gonna be fine. When it comes to being able to get ultra shrooms, yeah, we'd be fine. Awesome. Oh, what was that? An ultra mushroom I saw? Ooh, we're getting there. I can already feel my damage getting higher. Oh, look at that. I feel my power growing. It's weird. I was thinking of not grabbing the mush badge, because obviously it does make the game humongously easier. Oh no, humongously easier, but dang it if I'm not gonna at least grab it once. Oh well, poor Luigi. This is the Cheep Cheep then? No. Okay, I killed the Cheep Cheep already. Alright. So yeah, those enemies are always gonna be called question mark, question mark, question mark. It's just usually two of them are actually like sharks, and then one of them is like a Cheep Cheep. Ooh, 5 speed for Mario? We are very over leveled for this part actually. Holy moly. I actually will increase Luigi's power, because he is a bit behind in Mario. Oh my, and Luigi got hit again. Alright, sweet. You luckily do get just enough reaction time to know if it was a Cheep Cheep or a shark. Oh my goodness. I just want a first strike, man. I always kill the Cheep Cheep first, so we never even saw the Cheep Cheep attack. Crazy. This whole underwater section is just to get to one platform just so we can activate one switch. It's kind of lame. Just let me jump on you. Yeah. I actually almost accidentally first struck Luigi. I've got no reason to fight these enemies. They're below me at this point. Oh, this guy. The Mecha Blooper. Bye. Another level up. Gets defense at this point. I've been leveling up so much I have a good bit of health and defense. What's up? Alright. Good night, man. Thank you for the follow. And for just coming out in general. I hope this won't be the last time I see you, wink wink. Have a nice night, man. Alright, so yeah, this was the platform we were all that was just to get to. I would have hated to fall off right there instead of activating the platform, but luckily I didn't, so cool. I'm actually gonna save before right before, or right when we finish the bridge. Yeah, you better. I'm kidding. Alright, see you later, dude. I can't make that. It was going the other way, so I can't go that way. Right. Wait, am I just back here? Wait. I am just back here. What the? That was odd. Okay. That was really weird. Okay, so I pushed that, and then some path opened up. Was it not this path? So I can't even go that way. I swear I missed something. Is this where I came from? It is where I came from. Yeah, I definitely feel like I missed something. After I just talked about memorizing this game. So, let me see again what's up with this area. Did something happen in another path? I'm really trying to figure this out. Oh, I never went down. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I just never went down. Jeez. Jeez. This is what happens when you don't pay attention during a cutscene. Awesome, there we go. Bye! Really? Okay. Do I keep killing Cheep Cheep first? It seems like it, yeah. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. More mushrooms, please. Are there enemies on the ground here? Okay. Oh crap. I think I still got time. Awesome. That used to stress me out so much as a kid. I think that should be it for the... Oh no. Oh right, there's a ghost section and then that's it. Let me just check this out, everything. Yep, alright. Who knows, after this we might change our pictures too. I don't have regular nuts? Huh. Man. I really can't believe that. And there's the first piece. We actually could have left this area. Oh no, I'm sorry, we couldn't leave this area. Duh. Well, actually, no, we could have left this area after we finished this. After we originally got like our abilities, we could have left and gotten the other star pieces. Santa Claus? But because all the three other Beanstar pieces are really just require the abilities we got to get them, so we are eligible to go grab the other three first. But the game implies that you always get this one first, even though it does give you the option to leave after getting the abilities. But it's just fair to just do this first. Like, it'd be more time consuming to do this last when you already like are in the area. The decorating stopped. It's all because of you. If you want to cause trouble, then you're stupid. I don't know why he has like a sort of weird verbiage thing. Oh yeah, so we also have a new ability, Fire Bros, but no reason to do it, honestly. Through our damage output, we can just go crazy on the attacks and end up doing fairly well. Thunder Bros is definitely something I'll be doing a lot. Ah, dang. There is it. Because of our damage, we kill him pretty easily. We don't need the increased BP, to be honest. Because we'll be finishing boss fights in like very quick succession. We have no real reason to have all this extra BP now. I'll just try to keep Luigi up to date on speed. Only 3 more to go. Alright. There's 1 of 4 star pieces left. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 1 of the 4 star pieces gotten. I don't know why I said that. Said it that way. Oh, there's actually just nothing here. Alright, that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you, Ray, for the follow. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter so you can see posts of when I'll be going live and what I'll be playing. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube so if you miss a stream after I finish recording them, I upload them to YouTube. So check those out. And make sure to follow me here on Twitch so you can see notifications of the moment I go live. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.